Tadi kayak ini loh. Loh. Udah dibuka toh. Kapan aku buka?
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are full.
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game.
Okay,
Siap.
follow me.
Okay.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Bung. Masuk kenapa ini, Cok? Mas wedan, Cok. Astaga. Lagi tarung gini, Cok. Oh, masku jadi edan ya? Oh, nge-lag malahan sekarang. Kenapa, Cok? Masku, Cok, asem.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right. For a moment there, Prima was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get too cocky.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might...
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself was eliminated in the third round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same
orang yang
undefeated
mengalahkanku, lawan yang sangat tangguh, gerakannya lincah sekali dan dia pandai mengejar kelemahan lawannya. Rupanya lengah saat dia tiba-tiba sudah
saja terjun. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Ada apa-apanya dibanding kamu. Apa nih orangnya nih?
Go.
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, why didn't you dodge? But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise, I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm
Oh, all right then. Hope you're
Thanks.
Kalah, tapi nggak ngerti nih siapa nih orangnya.
We still haven't got any useful information.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly
Kayaknya ini
commendable.
nih musuhnya.
I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind. and it could have cost you the match.
Kazuha.
But you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent.
Mata yang tajam.
That is a most invaluable. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet.
He's right. But in my case, I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think...
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the
lolos
finals
final
aren't
bukan berarti
necessarily
lebih kuat.
stronger.
Mereka
They tend to
biasanya
have
punya
something
keunikan
unique about their
tersendiri.
As for
Siapa
the
sih
guy you'll
orangnya?
be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
Lebih waspada ketimbang celaka.
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma,
samurai yang
I was a
mengembara.
wandering...
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. So,
You betcha. Wait a second.
Dah cepet ini musuhnya nih
However,
Kazuha
they'll come
ini,
with
Cok.
me.
Sombong banget dia. Ikut Kazuha ke tempat yang sepi. Turnamen Quick Clash. Betul di mana nih? Ini tuh. Ke tempat yang dekat lah. Ini loh, semua masku yang Bluetooth nih baterainya habis lagi, Cok. Yang mas bawaan keyboard nih klik kirinya yang buat ngehit ini loh yang repot nih. Gimana kebelet walker lagi aku, Cok.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
Darah ini loh.
That's right.
Anemo dia.
If the other
elemennya.
contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a... When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the
dia
leaves.
ini apa?
It is
Angin,
things of this nature
darah,
that I also hear from
anemo.
within you. Nothing
Sama
more.
kayak si ini
As
karakterku ini.
crazy as all that
Illumin.
sounds, somehow
My humble abilities are negligible to think a human could wield the elements, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
Ilmu dari Paimon.
It's nothing really. Paimon just told her whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. Now then, let's test your skills.
Gue lah, malah
Shall we?
nantang. Kalahkan para monster untuk menunjukkan kemampuan elementalmu pada apa sih ini siapa? Semok Kazuha.
Cool it.
Bukan repot kan ini mouse-nya anjing lah.
Freeze.
Ledar.
Dodge this. Cool it.
Wih,
Don't get frostbite.
Nice and spicy.
beku.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Your skills in battle are
Bicara
truly beyond
Kazuha.
reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible.
Musuhnya sih ini
He
Kazuha
relies
ini.
entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attack should... Please, save your thanks.
Meremehkannya.
If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to wit the world is a truly mysterious place, it seems.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans the... My apologies. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma.
Perburuan vision.
Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now in the outset. Not to mention, with no...
Sepertilah
As far as I know, Liu's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside. It goes without saying that the people locked within...
Sounds a lot.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon? With time,
Yakin.
we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for...
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon...
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we
Nazuma
can
tuh
return
tempat
together.
petir, Cuk.
Very well. Let's go. I wish...
Dapat vision itu ya jelas aku lah. Loh, tiba-tiba langsung menghilang ya men ya.